Hello everybody, it is Danlags, and I am back again for another Let's Build. So guys, we're back here on the tutorial world here. Real quick before we start, I actually went ahead and kind of TU19ified this house, or should I say Content Update 7ified this house, since this is on Xbox One. This world used to be on 360, but I went ahead and converted it to Xbox One, so I had a little bit more space this direction, because this used to be the edge of the map right here. So we're going to build what we're going to start today over there. So anyway, I just want to go over this real quick. I just kind of just switched it out. This used to be, well, as you can see on the other side, it used to be light blue wool. Now it is light blue stained clay. So it's a little bit, stepping up in the world. Switched out the, the stuff. This was originally built in the city texture pack, so just kind of added some things to it. And just kind of give you guys an idea of how cool stained clay is, especially in the default texture pack. So with that, you know what? It looks like the sun is indeed... Is the sun moving? I can't tell. Actually, I can just prove it by... Okay, good. Just want to make sure that daylight cycle is off, because that is literally like the best thing ever in Minecraft. Alright, so anyway, we're going to fly like decently far out. Maybe like... this is good. I just want to give myself plenty of space. And this this particular build, this is going to be a modern house. We're building it in the default texture pack because I think it looks the best in the default texture pack. If you want, you can build it in the city texture pack as well. And we'll get on to that in a second here. So anyway, let's grab some materials. I'm going to be using some snow. That's going to be like the main material. I'm going to focus like strictly on TU19 update features. So we're going to need some snow caps as well. We're going to need some of this cyan stained clay, which really just like gray stained clay, but it's cyan for whatever reason. And I think that's going to be, we need some glass as well, some glass panes. I think that should be pretty good to start. So let's go ahead and just jump right into this. So we're going to start off by just doing a quick 3 blocks across like this. And then we're just going to take this up 3 more. So it's going to be a 3x3 square of snow. And we're going to take it up even just 2 more from that. So now we have a 5x3. Down here, you're going to break these 3 blocks. And then we're going to go ahead and place 7 of these on top of each other. One of the coolest new features, I just did too many. One of the coolest new features of this update, I just did too many again. One of the cool, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I need to be able to count those because I can't talk and count at the same time. Apparently, that's not a thing. So, yeah, basically one of the coolest new features of this update is that you can stack snow now. So we're going to be utilizing that a ton on this build to make it look really cool. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the best way to do that because 7 is 1 block off of making it a full block. So it kind of gives like that little sliver of space there, which just looks super, super fancy. All right, anyway, so we're going to go ahead and continue onward here. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and count off a few blocks. So let's see, how many tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go ahead and break these blocks here. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. So you don't want that to be a full block. You just want it just barely, not a full block. And then you want to place 3 regular snow blocks on top of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to count off going in that direction, a ton of blocks. So we have 3 already. So we're going to go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We're going to go 10 more. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. There we go. So we're going to have a 40 block long, line of snow. So that's going to be kind of like the roof of this house. And there's kind of a nice perimeter. So what we're going to do is, speaking of perimeter, is take it out this way as well. So this is going to go down, I believe it's going to be 23. So we already have 1. So we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So that right there is going to be the perimeter of the house. We're going to fill all that in later since that's going to take a ton of time. But we'll do that when it comes to that point. All right. So next thing we're going to do, this part is going to take a little bit of time here. So we're going to go across a ton of blocks with the snow. So I'm just going to count it off to start, and then I'm probably going to cut the video because it's going to take a long time. So we got 3 blocks already. So we're going to go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So what you want to do with this now is actually just stack these up to 7 blocks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then once you have all of that going all the way down, the 25 blocks we just laid out, then you'll be good. So I'm going to just fill this in real quick and be right back with you guys. All right, everybody. Once you fill that in, we're ready to continue. So what we're going to do is we're going to take another full block of snow, and we're just going to line it right on top of where you just placed all that layered snow. So it's going to go all the way down and just connect to that point. So if you did this right, it should look a little bit like this, and you should have 25 blocks across, perfectly aligned like that. So with that done, now we're going to go ahead and just come on the inside here and just place a little bit of coal. We're going to use blocks of coal, again, another new feature of TU19, and we're just going to take this all the way across here, connect it all the way to the end. So it's going to go to right there. Leave one block of opening on this side, since this design is going to continue in that direction. All right. So when you come back over here, it gives you like a nice little black trim there, which it really starts to accentuate that color. Looks nice. So let's go ahead and continue. Next thing I'm going to do is first off, I'm just going to go ahead and take blocks of coal, and I'm going to go 3 blocks across, or sorry, excuse me, 4 blocks across. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're just going to go ahead and fill in some snow going all the way down to the edge like that. So you want to cover up that coal, except for the first floor blocks coming away from this 3 by whatever wall there. So then what you want to do is just fill this coal in, take it all the way up to right there, and then across here as well. So that particular, like that little crack there is getting filled in by coal. So you want to have like a nice 4 by 3 wall of coal right here. So we got 3 up and then 4 across. And if you did that, then everything should be good. So next thing we want to do is just kind of fill this in a few blocks. Again, this has not been decided how many it's going to go so far. So we're just going to take it in 3 blocks for now. So it should be 4 blocks total. And we're going to continue with that later. Next thing we're going to do is take another layer of snow going across all the way down. And if you're at my same point as me, it should be 3 blocks here. So that's perfect. And then what you want to do is you want to take out some glass. And you want to line them up 3 blocks. So it's obviously 3 blocks tall. And then you want to take this across 9. So we already got 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then just fill the rest of this in. The one thing about this build that's going to be a little bit silly is just the glass. I would love to have black stained glass or gray stained glass, which is going to be hopefully coming to this game very soon. But there's been a little bit of a glitch going around where people have been getting it on a modded world. I wish I could have done this Let's Build on that modded world, but that would have been unfair to you guys, since I'm sure a majority of you do not have that world, and many of you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to fill this in going all the way down like 3 blocks just to give us a little bit of space, but this is not going to get filled in all the way just yet. Anyway, so if you're at the same point as me, it should be looking a little bit like this. It's going to start really starting to take shape pretty soon here. So what I'm going to do is take out a glass pane. I'm just going to line a glass pane 3 blocks up right next to the full blocks of glass. You want to skip 1 block here and then line 3 blocks of coal going up. And this is going to go out 2 more blocks, so it's going to be just a 3 by 3 perfect square. And this particular coal is going to go back 21 blocks. So that's right, it's going to go way back towards the back of the house. So we already have 1, so this is going to be our second here, like that. And then it's going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And with that, you can take this up and connect it to here. Take this all the way across like this. And this is going to get filled in here. So this is going to go, we're just going to fill this in now just to get it over with. This is going to be one of just the walls of the interior of the house. So that's what this is going to be. Take it all the way across like this. And again, this is going to be a little bit bigger of a tutorial series than some of the other houses are in this world, like the Italian villa and obviously those suburban neighborhood houses. Those were like 3 episodes long. This one will probably be like 4 or 5, maybe 4. I don't know. We'll see. These kind of houses, it's going to be a little bit bigger of a house, so it might take a little bit longer. Anyway, with that said, we're going to take the snow across, and if you take this all the way down, it should just barely eclipse that. It's going to go all the way down through here, and then over here as well. This is going to come all the way across the end, and just want to connect it for now. Again, we're not going to fill it in right now because that's going to be crazy. I'll probably do that in between episodes, so you guys should do the same in between episodes. So there we go. We have that, which is looking great. So now on this block right here, this is where the door is going to be. What we're going to do is we're going to place 4 blocks of snow coming out from the wall here. That's 3, so we got 4. Then we're going to kind of make like a gradual staircase down. So we're going to start off by placing 6 blocks right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that needs to be like that. So you place 6 blocks of snow, layered snow like that, and then do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically just in increments of 2 heading downwards in a staircase formation. 1, 2, 1, 2. You got your full block. And then you want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, and there you go. You have a really nice looking staircase there, made out of snow, something that was completely impossible to do previously on this game, but now it's really looking good. So we have that there, and let's go ahead and continue what we're doing here. So next thing we want to do is work over here, and this part is going to be a little bit different. What I'd recommend starting with is just filling in a little bit of this coal to like there. Again, it doesn't really matter right now how far that goes, so just take it in 3 blocks just to be safe. And what you want to do is take some snow and come out 7 blocks with snow. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then you want to take that up another layer here. And then what you want to do is go ahead and take this up 4 blocks. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is the layered snow, by the way, when I say 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And just keep going all the way across here. Like that. And then just go ahead and fill in some clay. And if you want to really see what this looks like, you can... Actually, don't go all the way to the end. Forgot to mention that. Make sure you don't go all the way to the end, because we're going to start to curve this snow right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And then, obviously, this is going to go all the way across here eventually, get all filled in. And it's going to make this area look really nice. So, just to give you kind of like a preview of what that's going to look like when it's done. There you go. Really nice. It's going to look awesome, guys. Alright, so anyway, now let's go ahead and continue with this shape here. So you might be wondering why I stopped it right here. And that's because we're going to be adding another shape. So we're going to start using our cyan stained clay. And I want you just to take it up 3 blocks right here, right next to the snow on, the vertical and horizontal snow. Kind of where it connects. And then you're just going to go ahead and take this out. So this is going to get filled up 3 blocks. And the point of this is to take it so it goes 7 away from the snow. So we already have it right here. Obviously, it's connected. So you want to take this out 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you do that right, it should line up perfectly with the end of the staircase that leads up to the front of the house. So we got that. Looking great. All right, so this is going to go all the way across. This is I think this is the first video I've done since the daylight cycle came out, like a let's build thing. So it's really nice not having to sleep in between episodes. It makes me a lot more productive. I don't have to take like a interrupted break right in the middle. So we have 7 coming out from that snow. We're going to use that same number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this should be 7 total going across right here. And then we're going to do this coming all the way back. Again, this has not been decided how far back this is going to go yet, so just take it out, however many you want right now. It doesn't matter. And what you want to do is just fill this in. So this is all going to get filled in right here. Nice and easy. So just kind of take this up, and again, it doesn't matter how far it goes right now because it hasn't been determined how far back the snow is going to go. So you don't want to mess around with stuff that we haven't done yet. So with that done, now this is what the front of the house is starting to look like. Pretty nice, right? Looking good. Looking good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and come over here, and I'm going to place some snow coming out too. So we got a snow here, and then this is going to go back to right there. So we got 5 blocks across total. It should be lining up with this lining of snow right there. 2 blocks away from the house itself. And then this is going to come back a few blocks like that. We're going to come back to this later, but this is just going to be start of a design that we're going to start very soon. So it might be the second episode, in fact, that we start that, but I just wanted to start with that right now. So that's what this is looking like, guys, so far. Again, a pretty good start. It's going to be kind of like a minimalistic house, just something really simple that you guys could easily build and follow along, but still looks pretty good. And again, if you're building this in the city texture pack, I just want to quickly note that this block here is cyan stained clay, which looks nothing like this in the city texture pack. So I'd recommend switching it out for like gray wool if you're using the city. Everything else should be pretty good. Again, the blocks of coal look pretty good in the city texture pack. If you don't like those, then you can switch it out for something else. You can use like, I don't know, whatever you want. I haven't really thought about it, but I'm using the default because I think it looks the best in this texture pack. And I think overall this particular update is best suited for this texture pack. So with that being said, let's continue. What we're going to do is we're going to come to the edge of the cyan stained clay. It's going to be hard for me to say that because I just want to say like gray stained clay because it's gray to the eye, even though it's cyan for whatever reason. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4 of snow caps right there. All you have to do is just place 1. Make sure it's lined up with the roof above. So obviously like this, it's lined up, just perfect. And this is going to be like a very gradual staircase that goes up. So, and this is going to determine how far back this cyan stained clay is going to go. So now that we have 1, we're going to go 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, and then you can place a full block because a full block is 8 stacked up on it. This is going to go out 4 like I said, and then we're going to go ahead and take this back some more blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can go ahead and just fill this in. And this is, again, going to be a gradual staircase going all the way up. It's going to look really nice. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing over here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is just going to go all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just follow the pattern. It's going to look really nice. Again, it takes a little bit of time to place, but it's worth it. It looks good when it's done. And it adds a lot of detail to the place anyway. So we have the first half of this done. Again, a gradual staircase. So we're going to continue taking it up. It's going to go up 2 levels. So again, don't place it on this full block here, since that's going to be kind of the transition. So you're going to start placing your next layer on this full block here. So we got 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, and then 7. And then you just want to place 2 full blocks on stacked up like that. And that's going to be where that ends. So now that we have this put in, this is where we're going to take the stained clay to. So you just want to continue this going all the way down to here. And the stained clay is going to go all the way to that point. Alright, so you just want to fill this in now. Now that we have this all squared away. Like that. Nice. So now all we have to do is just kind of fill the rest of this in. Again, just if you can pause the video, take your time, make sure you're following along everything if you are following along. Just so you don't miss anything, because it's simple to build. And I'm only using like 5 or 6 blocks for the whole thing. But, placing all these snow caps can kind of get complicated sometimes. You want to make sure that you're counting off right and all that stuff. So, there we go. And with that, we have like a nice gradual staircase design. Again, it's not really supposed to be a staircase. Like, you're not actually going to use this as a staircase. It's really just more of like an aesthetic thing that adds a lot of cool design to the house. So now that once we have this done, if you count this off, it should be 16 blocks. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, I was right. I thought I miscounted there. So 16 blocks all the way across. And then what you want to do is just continue this along and connect it so it's right underneath of this side here. Again, this is 23 blocks across, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So what you want to do is just simply take this out 7 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. And then just take it up and just kind of fill it in here. And that's where you obviously end the stained clay, so you don't have to take that any further. And we got a donkey over here, another awesome feature of the new update. So that's going to go like that. And then what you want to do is just take this all the way across here. And I guess I must have miscounted here, because this is actually not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be 1 off. So just subtract that by 1 if you did that. It's not supposed to be connecting up like that. So that was just a mistake I made, I guess, but easily fixed. Back here, you want to just take this down like this and like that, just so you have a little bit of space here. And this is all looking great. Another thing you want to do, just kind of fill this in with some snow, like that. And then you want to do basically the exact same thing on this side. So we're going to take the snow, take it all the way down to here, and then stop it right there, turn it here. And then obviously this needs to be filled in as well, like that. You can even take that out there. And again, take this up 2 blocks like this, wrap it all the way around, and it's going to look nice. And then you can just fill the rest in with the stained clay. So again, this is 4 blocks, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so just take this 4 all the way across. Just keep going 4. Go all the way down. And guys, I'm about to conclude this first episode of this build. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Again, I'm trying to build a modern house that really caters towards all the new features of the game. I think it's turning out pretty good. Let me know what you guys think. Also, feel free to fill in the roof in between episodes. I'm going to do that. So just from this corner all the way over to that corner, just fill the whole thing in with snow. There's no need to do any levels or anything like that. Just make it a big flat rectangle. And then I will start up next episode with that filled in. So with that, we'll have that all filled in. So, all right. I'm just going to quickly just fill a little bit of this in for now, just to show you guys what it looks like. And then we're going to go from there. So last thing I'm going to do on this episode is just place this coal in here. Again, coal block's great in the default texture pack, in my opinion. I think it's really like what obsidian should look like, in my opinion. So with that getting all filled in, this is going to start to come together really nicely. So this is going to go all the way across like that. And again, just to give you a little sample of what that's going to look like from underneath once the whole roof is put in. It's going to look really good. So, by the way, you want to go ahead and connect the cyan stained clay to the wall right here, like that. And then just fill in the rest of this this area with snow. It should be really good. So, again, guys, hope you guys like this this house. I don't build modern houses very often, so you know, when I do, it's pretty fresh in my mind, and it's, you know, it's not as stale, because I was waiting. I wanted to do a modern house let's build, like a tutorial let's build, like I've been doing. A lot of you guys requested that I did one, so I was planning to wait on purpose until TU19 came out, so I could have a bunch of new stuff to play with, and that was worth it. So hopefully you guys are liking this house. And yeah, so once I fill in this grass here, again, this can also be water. You can put a pool here if you want. I'm going to put grass since I like it a little bit better. I'm not really a huge fan of water in the default texture pack, so I'm going to use grass instead. And obviously you can just bone meal this. Once you have it all bone meal, take away the flowers, since I like it without the flowers. So I'm just going to get rid of these flowers real quick, and hopefully no other flowers spawn. You know, the one thing about this, well, look at that. That was like 3 straight. The one thing I don't like about this update, this is a great update. I'm loving it overall. It's like one of the best updates that have ever come out for console Minecraft, and I'm really like happy with what the developers did with the game. The one thing I don't like about it is how they made it so bone meal isn't as effective as it used to be. I mean, it's a small thing that doesn't really matter, but it's like, darn it, you know, like that was something about Xbox that was just a little bit better. It's just a little bit more easy and less tedious. But anyway, guys, with that concludes the first episode of this Let's Build. I'm going to come back at you guys and continue to work on this. We're going to work towards the back of the house and also some interior. Make sure you guys fill in the roof in between episodes. And with that, thank you very much for watching, guys. Give it a like. Now I'm thinking about it. This probably will only take about maybe 3 episodes to build. It doesn't seem as bad as I thought originally. But with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. It's been Dangeles. Give it a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, all that stuff. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.